Tia Kemp just pulled a digital trigger and it landed straight in Chrisean Rock's face. After Chrisean went live crying, ranting, and denying ever calling Tia's phone, Tia didn't just clap back, she dropped receipts. Literal time-stamped audio. Proof: the screen recording hit Tia's IG stories at 2:14 a.m., and within 90 seconds the blogs had it. Fans reposted it instantly, and by sunrise, #StopPlayingVictim was trending. Tia's caption said it all. No need to argue. I got Verizon. Baby, don't ever lie on me again. Chrisean claimed she never made the call, but Tia's screen showed an outgoing FaceTime audio call complete with a 1-minute 38-second duration. If that wasn't enough, Tia included a voice memo from that exact call. In the clip, a voice sounding very much like Chrisean says, "I just wanted to talk woman to woman. So why lie? Why now? And what else is Chrisean hiding?" This beef didn't start with a phone call or a live stream. Started the day Tia Kemp's son Ronnie was taken from. Her and people close to that tragedy started acting like it never happened. One of those people, Chrisean Rock, and that silence from her lit a fire Tia hasn't let die. Tia started noticing something was off. Chrisean, who had loose ties to Ronnie's inner circle, became distant and quiet until one night, out of nowhere, her phone rang. The call came from a blocked number, which later revealed itself as Chrisean's verified cloud line. Chrisean said she just wanted to talk, claimed she didn't really know what happened, but wanted to clear the air. Tia listened, not out of trust, but because she needed to hear it with her own ears. Chrisean sounded nervous, like she knew something, but wasn't allowed to say it. The call lasted 1 minute and 38 seconds. Tia recorded it not out of malice, but for protection. "I'm a mother. I'm not playing with y'all anymore." Fast forward to this week. Chrisean went live again in tears, barely holding it together, and said one bold thing: "I never called that lady. Why is she lying to me? People just want to cloud off my name." Instantly, the internet split. Some believed her, others didn't. But Tia, she wasted no time. She posted a screen recording of the call log and the audio snippet with a caption: "Stop playing victim, baby girl. You forgot I recorded everything." And then came the next bombshell. Tia dropped a second audio snippet. And this time there was a second voice, a low male whisper giving clear instructions. "Just say you never called her. Stick to that." That one sentence sent the internet into a spiral. Here's how the call actually played out. T answers. Chrisean nervously introduces herself. They talk briefly, and Chrisean says, "I just want to talk woman to woman." A muffled but clear male voice says off mic, "Don't say too much, just deny the call." Tia froze. She knew exactly what she heard. Now the internet is playing detective. The top theory: the voice belongs to someone from Chrisean's management. Possibly her spiritual advisor, known only as Coach T. He's been seen whispering in her ear at Zeus network tapings, and once posted, then deleted a story saying, "If they ask you, we're never there." Fans are now voice matching him to the whisper in the clip. Tia confirmed it's real. When asked if the male voice was edited in, she didn't flinch. "Y'all can gaslight these kids online, but not a mama who lost her baby," she added. That voice was there the whole time. Then she dropped the full call file on Patreon. Tia Kemp has monetized her pain and unapologetically, as she said, "If they are going to play with my pain, I'ma make sure my son's name eats off." Since the second voice leaked, Chrisean Rock has gone completely silent. No IG lives, no tweets, no responses to blogs, just a cryptic IG story that read, "God knows my heart. I ain't perfect." That silence made fans even angrier. People started calling her out, "So now you're a spiritual." It's about lying to a grieving mother. It's about lying to a grieving mother. Fans turned hard on Chrisean. They were once on her side, but after this, even her most loyal supporters felt betrayed. We defended you, and you lied to us too. You weaponized your tears. You're not a victim. You're the villain. Hashtags like #stop playing victim, #justice for Ronnie, and #unfollow Chris began trending within hours of the second audio clip dropping. T.I.'s next move, call number 2. And if you thought the first call was shocking, this one cuts deeper. According to Tia, Chrisean called her again, this time from a different number. And during that second call, she began breaking down, talking about who told her to make the first call. Tia says she didn't call me out of guilt. She called to shut me up. This means Chrisean didn't reach out to apologize. She was sent to control the narrative. Tia said they wanted me quiet before I started naming names, but I've been quiet too long. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. What if Chrisean wasn't the mastermind? What if she was being coached, controlled, and coerced behind the scenes to make the call, deny it, and play the emotional victim when things exploded? One anonymous industry source told the Jasmine brand she's being handled. These aren't all her moves. They're protecting a bigger story. A bigger story. Who is she protecting? Theories started flooding in. Was the call meant to bait Tia into silence? Was Chrisean sent to neutralize her before the media caught wind of something darker? Is there a whole circle trying to suppress the truth about Ronnie's death? Because remember, Tia said call number 2 drops names. Then if those names trace back to major platforms like Seuss Network, ROC Nation, or people with power, this isn't a beef. This is a cover-up. Just when it felt like Tia had exposed enough, she released another piece of evidence. One that proves this wasn't just drama, but something very real. Home security footage from the same night as the alleged call. The grainy but clear video shows a black Escalade pulling up to the corner of T.I.'s block. It sits there for exactly 4 minutes before driving off. No one exits, no doors open, but Tia claims, and the footage seems to confirm, that someone was watching. Her caption, "Y'all said I was crazy, so why this car pulled up the same night after the call?" She never made it. Fans immediately began investigating. Within minutes, they were comparing the vehicle to older paparazzi videos of Chrisean. Turns out a 2024 black Escalade with the same custom chrome rims was seen just days earlier in LA, with Chrisean sitting in the passenger seat. Then came the DM that shook the internet. A blogger from Tulum posted a screenshot of an anonymous message from someone claiming to work with Chrisean's team. The message read, "I told her not to make that call." Then they had her deny it. Told her if she admitted it, it could reignite the wrong things. And the final line, "They watched Miss Kemp too closely. You didn't hear this from me, damage control or a threat." Tia believes that Escalade wasn't there to deliver anything. It was sent as a warning. "I pulled up to my block thinking I'd be scared. I'm more dangerous when I'm done grieving." Hours later, the security footage vanished from her. Ita said, "It wasn't removed by me. It was flagged. Instagram took it down." Now, fans think someone powerful is trying to silence her. As panic rises in Chrisean's camp, things spiral further. One of her stylists, someone who's appeared in her live streams, accidentally went live for just 14 seconds on a burner account. What did fans catch? Him saying they told her to flip it. She didn't even want to do that live. He said she didn't want to go on live. Didn't want to fake cry, didn't want to lie, but they told her to. And now everyone's asking who they. Tia reacts furious. She goes live again and says, "Y'all are silencing women who lost their sons. That's what we doño," she continued. "She called me. She cried. And now y'all want me to pretend it didn't happen? Nah, I got cameras, I got clips. I got backup drives with more than y'all are ready for." Then dead serious, as she said, "If something happens to me, check who drives Black S." Bloggers dig deeper. One blog, Unlocked Files, posts an article titled, "Who is Coach T and why is he always in the background?" Turns out Coach T has been present during multiple crisis moments in Chrisean's life. Her viral Zeus meltdown, her pregnancy reveal, even the Blueface house arrest saga. He's always behind the scenes, whispering, directing, coaching. The blog alleges he's the one managing her media strategy and might be the male voice in the leaked call. And if that's true, then this isn't just about lying. This is about manipulation. And then the final twist. Tia ends her last live with a chilling statement. "I'm not the only one. Another mother's about to come forward." Same story, same silence, same escalation. Then she logged off. After the black. Escalade appeared on Tia Kemp's home security footage. The internet turned on Chrisean Rock like a switchblade. It was fast, ruthless, and nearly impossible to ignore. The clip grainy but unmistakable. A dark SUV creeping slowly past T's south Florida home late at night, though no one exited the vehicle. The timestamp and license plate match stirred instant chaos, especially once Tia posted it to her IG stories with the caption, "You pulled up. Now what? Thought you were the victim?" It didn't take long for the public to connect the dots. Once they did, the digital dragging began. Twitter, now X, exploded within minutes. What started as a few side-eye emoji tweets snowballed into a trending topic. By the end of the hour, Chrisean pulled up was the #1 trend nationwide. Screenshots, memes, and pointed callouts flooded the timeline. People weren't just watching, they were dissecting. So she called, lied, cried, and then pulled up to that woman's house. One user posted with over 120,000 likes and retweets. "Nah, you can't play victim when you're the one sneaking around in SUVs," another added, attaching a gif of someone dramatically shaking their head. But it wasn't just random users weighing in this time. The backlash hit deeper because now even people in Chrisean's own circle seemed to be done protecting her. One of her former stylists tweeted and quickly deleted, "I told y'all she moves. Messy, real-life drama queen. Can't say I didn't warn anybody." A makeup artist who'd previously worked with her chimed in, "Sometimes the chaos isn't around you, it's you." The tone had clearly shifted for months, if not years. Chrisean had built a brand on turbulence, unpredictable interviews, physical altercations. Often relationships blasted across social media. But this time felt different. This wasn't just drama. It felt calculated. The emotional manipulation, the sudden phone call where she allegedly cried to Tia just days earlier, and now the SUV stakeout. It all painted a picture that fans, even enablers, could no longer defend. She called that woman like she wanted peace. Had her thinking she was apologizing, then turned around and pulled a sneak move. Read one popular thread that's not impulsive. That's intentional. That's dangerous. Meanwhile, Tia doubled down. She posted a follow-up video on Instagram Live, pacing in her living room, visibly frustrated but composed. "I ain't scared of no girl who sends mixed signals and pulls up uninvited. You thought this was TV? Nah, baby, this is real life. She said you rolled past my house again. I will get the police involved." Don't let the cameras confuse you. Her warning only added fuel to the fire. More commentary rolled in from bloggers, podcasters, and fans turned critics who'd once cheered Chrisean's rise. Even gossip pages that typically handled her with kid gloves out of either fear or favoritism started reposting the footage with captions like, "We can't defend this one." The irony wasn't lost on the internet. Chrisean had spent the last week painting herself as the wounded. Party sub-posting about toxic energy, uploading teed selfies, and implying that people were ganging up on her. But now the narrative has flipped. With one car ride and one security clip, she'd undone the fragile sympathy she'd built. People were asking hard questions. Was she escalating things for clout? Was she trying to intimidate Tia, or just provoke a reaction? And why, if she truly wanted peace, was she creeping past someone's home like a late-night threat? As the day rolled on, the silence from Chrisean's team was telling. No statements, no clarifications, no spin control. Just a quiet that felt more like damage control than innocence. And in a digital age where perception often outweighs truth, Chrisean now faces her harshest reality yet. The public that once loved her for being raw and real is now watching her closely, not with admiration, but with suspicion. Because when the masks come off and the security footage rolls, the internet never forgets. People began demanding accountability. Coach T needs to be investigated. Who even is this dude? One tweet racked up over 4,000 likes in just 6 hours. The backlash wasn't subtle. Chrisean out here acting like she's being attacked, but she's the one playing both sides of the gun. Trending worldwide within hours were hashtags like #StopPlayingVictim, #CoachExposed, #ProtectIA, and #JusticeForRonnie. Then, of course, Blueface got involved because he couldn't stay silent. Within minutes of the second audio leak, he posted a meme on IG stories mocking her. That girl can't even lie, right? Token about she ain't calling. Meanwhile, Tia on Verizon Wi-Fi receipts. He followed it with a now-deleted tweet. When you lie to the wrong mama, expect fireworks. This one got firecrackers and security footage too. Even he believes Chrisean is lying. And when your own ex, who's dragged you for months, is now clowning your credibility, it's a wrap. Then came the former Zeus Network castmates remember baddies South well. Old castmates started speaking out. Raleigh, a former cast member, posted a video saying they used to coach us on how to cry on cue, bro. Like real acting class vibes, cry, stop, smile, do it again. At first, fans thought she was just being salty, but after Tia's audio, they started calling her brave. Big Lex, another ex-castmate, added. Chrisean used to say she hated when the cameras weren't around because she couldn't flip the script. She's been performing. Meanwhile, TikTok detectives went to work. They broke down TIA's security footage, syncing it with Chrisean's IG Live and the phone call, analyzing timestamps and emotional tone, comparing her voice to past fake cries. One viral theory even suggested that Coach T is ghost directing her entire public persona, calling him the Olivia Pope of Zeus drama, and it goes deeper. Another viral thread suggested there's a pattern. A list of women who were silenced after crossing this circle. Tia might be the first one they couldn't control. While most celebrities stayed quiet, some began dropping subtle shade. Summer Walker liked 2 tweets under the hashtag #JusticeForRonnie. TAGJT from City Girls tweeted, "Don't weaponize your pain if you caused someone else's Tokyo vanity to be posted. A grieving mother is going to drag you to the gates." Tia reposted that with a cryptic caption, "The gates are open." The blogs were all over it. The Shade Room's second voice in Tia Kemp's call might belong to Chrisean's media coach. Hollywood Unlocked. Why did a black SUV pull up to Tia Kemp's block after that call? The internet turns on Chrisean Rock lies, leaks, and a late-night pull-up spark fan revolt. The tone shifted fast. People stopped defending Chrisean and started dissecting her. The same fans who used to say, "Leave her alone," she's been through enough now saying she's been using sympathy as a shield. Tia ain't a clout chaser. She's a mother. 'Cause in the end, fake tears don't work when the footage doesn't lie. One fan, Rita, who has 40K followers on TikTok, summed it up perfectly. "I've lost a child. Watching Chrissy lie to a grieving mom on live made me sick to my stomach. And then it happened again." At 1:42 a.m., Tia Kemp's phone rang. Unknown number, no caller ID. She answered because at this point, what does she have to lose? But this time, it wasn't Chrisean. It wasn't Coach T. It was another woman. Her voice was calm, clear, and deliberate. And all she said was, "Tia, ... We don't want this to get uglier. We need this to go away fast." The third call, no one saw it coming. Tia was stunned, but she didn't lose her composure. The moment the voice spoke, she hit record because she knew this wasn't just a lie anymore. This was a cleanup mission, and the caller made it crystal clear. We'll take care of you. We'll compensate, but this doesn't need to keep spreading. Compensate for what? Tia cut her off mid-sentence. Let me stop you right there. I don't want money. I want the truth. I want justice. I want my son's name out y'all's mouth until you're ready to speak facts. The woman, clearly shaken, hung up. The voice was analyzed within hours. The recording hit the blogs like wildfire. TikTok voice matchers and online sleuths say the voice likely belongs to a well-known PR rep previously, affiliated with Chrisean during her Zeus rise. Fans posted old Eglai's interviews and clips, and the voice matches almost perfectly, which means one thing. Chrisean didn't just panic and lie. She was backed, advised, and now possibly being thrown under the bus by the very people who told her to deny everything. Tia's final message. After the third call, Tia went live again. No yelling, no chaos, just calm, deadly truth. You tried to buy my silence. Okay, you pulled up to my house. You let your little puppet cry online and lie on my dead child. And now I got another woman calling me like this is just business. She leaned into the camera. You messed with the wrong mother, and I ain't done. Then she dropped a bomb. There's one more call, one y'all thought I didn't have. And when I drop it, it ends all of this. Life ended. Comments went nuclear. This is no longer just about a phone call. It's about a systemic web of protection, PR spin, and silence. Tia isn't just dragging Chrisean anymore. She's threatening to expose the entire machine behind her. And now fans are asking, who really told Chrisean to deny that call? What was in the second call that Tia is still holding back? And most importantly, what happened to Ronnie that made these people so desperate to shut her up? Final words on screen. When mothers become threats, the truth is close. Final call, final voice, final blow, coming soon. You saw it. You heard it. Now the truth is shaking the industry. Tia Kemp pulled every receipt. Chrisean cried, denied, and then vanished. Now another woman's voice is trying to clean it.